Hello everybody, this is Volgo speaking, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about morality and happiness, and a few arguments for and against them. So, morality and happiness are a bit controversial. Those two concepts cannot be combined together within a universal context, especially not within an overpopulated civilization. One has to realize that good and bad are constant throughout the entire planet. The only difference there is that they are relatively localized. If you see badness around you, your empathy will be stimulated and you might consider to act in an altruistic way. But of course, you will only do it when the badness enters your consciousness. If not, no badness exists for you. But I can assure you, there's evil all over the planet every second of the day, 24/7. There are enough reasons to constantly cry over all the evil in the world. So what do? You forget about it, because you will get distracted by all the good stuff. You will be interested in your own happiness rather than the misery of others. Which is, of course, perfectly normal, because you simply can't focus your mind on the negativity all the time. But you do have to realize that by definition you are a selfish hypocrite when you consciously ignore the cruelty and the suffering in the world. I personally acknowledge the fact that I can't help but being a selfish hypocrite whether I want to be it or not. Let me repeat it, but with some emotional intonation. I am inherently a selfish hypocrite just by the fact of being alive and consciously choosing to neglect most of the morally unacceptable situations. That's it. I'm being honest with myself. Now, that doesn't mean that I have to hate myself. That means that I am as bad as I'm good. And yeah, of course, one person can't fix all the evil in the world. That's irrational. But most people are way too ignorant about their own small-scale immoral crimes. Other people are aware of it and don't bother too much about it. People like me. My point is, whether you are altruistic or not, whether you are a philanthropist or not, you can't help but being an immoral prick once in a while, just by the fact of being alive. In order to survive and to maintain your desires and your welfare and your happiness, you will have to destroy some desires and some welfare and some happiness of other sentient life, either directly or indirectly. And that is why I would say that immorality is inevitable but not justifiable. But also at the same time that happiness is also inevitable but not 100% justifiable. But also note that this only applies to yourself. You should only point to yourself and not to others. I'm not here to point my finger to you and judge you, because otherwise I can't justify my own morality, even though I will inevitably contradict myself at some point in time. Instead, I'm just here to share what I think and feel about it, and you should feel free to agree or to disagree with me. And that's it. I'm done. Thank you for listening. I will appreciate any comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks.